your diagram here and your net diagram especially. All right, so let's say the slant height, and I'm just going to make a little less work for you right away. Okay, the slant height, let's say, is 6 units. So the slant height is 6. Now, where is the slant height on the net diagram? Is it here, this height, this length, or is it here, or is it here, this one? Which one? The first one, second one, or third one? Yes, it's the second one. Very good. So this is 6 units right here. Okay, and of course that's the same for all of them. Okay. What we have is like I said, we have 5 different, now 2-dimensional shapes to calculate the surface area for. And I guess what we need to know is we need to remember the area for a square. How do you find the area for a square? Yeah, length times width. Yeah, it's length times width. Or if, sometimes you call this in a square, you just call it the side length of a square. And it's the side length times the side length, or the side length squared. Okay. So let's say this is, let's label this area 1. Okay. So for area 1, we have 5 squared, or 25. Now, if I don't give you units, what you do is you put units squared. Please make sure you put your units. If no units are given, put u squared. Okay? Because numbers with no units mean nothing. Okay? So we want to make sure we have some kind of units there so we know what we're talking about through all this process. Got it? Okay, area 2. Let's do area 2 here, is one of the triangles. Okay, what is the formula for the area of a triangle? You guys remember that? What is it? Sorry? Base times height? Thank you, divided by 2. Or 1/2 base times height. Yes. You may have learned it like this, BH over 2, whatever. Same thing. It's 1/2 of the base times the height. Okay. So, for area 2, we have, let's say this is our triangle. What's the base length here? If this is the height, what's the base length? It is 1/2 times 5 is the base, times the height is 6. You guys probably already know this. I probably don't have to say this, but please don't let me catch you doing this. Okay? Please don't write X's for multiplication signs. Do not do it. If you want to really get under my skin, then that's something you can do. If you want to see me freak out, then that's what you can do. But nobody wants to see that. Right, Ollie? Right? Nervous laughter. Sorry, you guys don't know me yet. I'm a bit of a goof sometimes, so I apologize. But anyways, you know why we don't do this? Because in high school math, we use X a lot of times for a variable, not for a multiplication sign. So when you're in elementary, an X for times, that was okay. Not in high school. Okay? Don't do it. You can use just brackets like this, or what you can use is like big, thick dots. Okay? Like this. Not dots down here. Not dots down here like a decimal point. No, no, no. But dots. Okay? Not down here. Nope. But here. You can use those. Okay? Gotcha? Alright? Brackets or dots? Okay, so what do we got here? Continue. What do we got? Thank you. 15. Now, I've got 25 here, and I've got 15 here. What about these ones? Yeah, they're all the same, so save yourself some work. And you can actually go like this, right? Area 3, I mean, you can just write area 3 is 15, area 4 is 15, area 5 is 15, okay? And units squared, right? So 1, 2, 3, 2, wait, what am I doing? Let me just undo that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So area 1 is 25 units squared. Area 2 through 5 are all 15. So we've got 25 units squared plus 4 15 units squared. Okay? What's 4 times 15? 60. So 25 units squared plus 60 units squared equals 85 units squared. That is the area for the triangle. And make sure that you only have one answer circled. If you hand this in, or on a test, if you leave this all like this, it looks like you have 3 different answers and it looks like you don't know what you're doing. Okay? So if you do what I was doing here, and I circled this to show you, right? If you need to show yourself and you need to do this, that's fine. But you need to make your answer markedly different than anything else. This is not acceptable right here. That's a circle, that's a circle, that's a circle. They're all equal. Okay? So you have to either erase these ones like that and make your answer very clear, or you have to, and this would be preferable in this case actually, you would say the area of the pyramid is 85 units squared. If you have a word problem especially, you need to have a word answer. So this is the best option for your answer. Just state it in words really quickly. It takes you 6.5 seconds. Okay? What are you going to do in 6.5 seconds? You can hold your breath. Pretty much the world could stop for 6.5 seconds. You wouldn't even notice. Okay? Not going to take you long enough. Got it? Okay? Ouch. One more thing I need to talk to you about here, really just one more thing. Do you remember with that last example I said I was going to be easy on you by giving you the slant height? Well, what if I don't give you the slant height? What if here is your pyramid and I just give you the height? Okay, this is height. In order to calculate the area of a triangle, you need the slant height, right? SH? I don't like that. Slant height. I think it's, what is it? What is the symbol here in this book? Is it L? I don't know. I can't remember this one. I guess it's just S. It's just S. Okay? So they don't use the S for the side of a square. Okay? They use S for slant height. Now, the slant height is actually like this height right here, right? It's very different than the height of the pyramid. It's not the same. You cannot use H when you actually want S. So how do you find H in a right square pyramid? Any ideas? 2 points right here. You now have a right triangle. If I'm given H, and if I'm given this side right here, the length, which is also the length over here, then I know what this length is. It's half of that side. And because it's a right pyramid, okay, I have a right angle here. So that means that I have a right triangle. One notice stopped working. That's nice. We now have a right triangle.